Today we're addressing this question. What are guitar scales for? Now, many guitarists, be it beginners or even intermediate and advanced players, just don't want to learn scales because it sounds tedious, it sounds boring, and who wants to play this? When you can play more fun and cool stuff like, strumming chords or even playing some nice melodies. Well, I'm here to answer this question because scales are really, really important and foundational to music. Alright, but why is this so? Well, a scale is basically a series of notes that sound good together. That's a basic understanding of it. But isn't that music? Music is essentially notes that sound good together, arranged in a way that is aesthetically pleasing. Alright, so a scale is kind of like the first step in arranging sounds, notes, pitches together in a way that is aesthetically pleasing. Alright, so let's take our major scale. Right, we're choosing 7 notes, alright? And these notes, if we use the solfege syllables to sing them, which is basically just attaching a sung syllable to each of these scale degrees, it's like this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Now that sounds musical as opposed to playing every single note that we can think of in the chromatic scale, or all 12 notes, which would be something like this. Now, that's not really musical. You can't really think of it as a song, but you can actually make a song using a scale linearly by just changing the spaces between them. I'll give an example. Do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Now you might recognize that. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Alright, now that's basically just a descending scale, but because of the way that the spaces between each of the notes are arranged, it becomes joy to the world. It becomes a song. Now, this is why scales are very, very important, because before you even learn a song, you first need to understand the concept of scale. And that will give you a much more comprehensive understanding of the song that you're playing. So I'm going to give you an example. This is the song Swing Low Sweet Chariot. It's a beautiful African-American spiritual, one of my favorites, and it goes like this. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Now, if I want to play that melody on the guitar, yes, you can go and search Swing Low Sweet Chariot tabs, and then you can find all the numbers, and then you probably can find something that will teach you how to play it. Now, I'm going to play, for example, the melody. If you follow a tab, something like this. Alright, so that is the melody, no questions asked, no argument there, alright? But if you didn't learn the scale, you kind of like always have to go on Ultimate Guitar or whatever and find a tab to play that song. But if you learn the scales, if you internalize it, you learn the solfege syllables, you can listen to the melody and you can play it without having to go and find someone else to figure it out for you. Yeah, you will be that someone else, right? Because the melody goes like this. Mi, do, do, la, so, do, mi, so, so. And because we've got our scale here, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, we can play that melody like this. Mi, do, la, so, do, mi, so, so. Now let's fill up the texture by adding some chords, and this is how it will sound like in a solo fingerstyle arrangement. Alright, now because we have learned the melody in terms of the various scale degrees, right? Mi, do, la, so, we can change it into a different key. Now let's say, let's play in the key of G. Now, first thing we need to do is play our G major scale, because the scale gives us the notes that are used within the key. So it's like this. Right? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Now, if you want to learn these scales, I've prepared some free guides that you can download at my website. Right? I've got the scale melody guide that you can go check out. It's completely free, and you can find it in the links in my description below. Now, back to the song. In the key of G major, we've got the key here. Now we just need to find where's our tonic note or the root note. Do. Alright, that's really low. So do, sing it a higher octave. Do, and then now the melody we know is mi do la so do mi so. But we're in a different key already, but because we've got a G major scale, we can immediately play it like this. Mi do la so do mi so. Now adding in the chords. Continuing the song. And there we have it. So I want you to recognize that scales form the foundation of music, because if you just sing this melody, swing low, sweet chariot, it's a series of notes arranged linearly in an aesthetically pleasing way. But how do we get these series of notes? How do we know what notes to pick? We first need to have a scale, right? Because the scale already chooses 7 notes, in this case, in the major scale, right? 7 notes that sound good together. And then taking it further, let's take these 7 notes and let's arrange them in a way to create a unique melody for this song, as well as changing the rhythms, right, between each of these notes, so that we get mi do rather than mi do la so do mi so, right? That's not really Swing Low Sweet Chariot, but if we have the precise rhythms for this particular song, then that's what makes the song. So that's just like Joy to the World, right? Joy to the world, the Lord is come. If we just sing it, joy to the world, the Lord is come, it's not really joy to the world, but you need to have that rhythm built into it. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. And that's what makes music. Alright, so I hope this has convinced you about the importance of why you need to learn scales, because overall it gives you a fuller, comprehensive understanding of the music that you're playing. Right? The scale gives you the key, the scale gives you the melody, and the scale also gives you the chords. Now, chords are derived from notes in the scale. Now, I won't go deeper into the topic of chords because that's for a separate video. And in fact, if you want to study all of these musical materials with me in a very in-depth, detailed manner where I actually practice alongside with you, I do have a fingerstyle guitar course that you can go and check out, right? The links are in the description below, and I'll equip you with the tools and skills needed to arrange fingerstyle pieces, just like how I arranged Swing Low Sweet Chariot for you just now. All right, so that's for you to check out, link in the description below. Now, if you have any questions about playing guitar, theory, technique, musicianship, arrangement, just let me know in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to help you out. All right, so until next time, I'll see you again. Goodbye.